But it says, Sirach 15 and 17, before a man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him.
You know, you think when you come out your mother's womb, you don't really think about death until you're old. Everybody thinks that they're gonna be able to live to their old age. They're gonna fulfill their 80 years. No, man. I mean, you're put into a danger zone, man. Once you come into this world, man, you're in a danger zone. Let the games begin, the Hunger Games. You know, and then
it says, before a man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him.
Yeah, whether you like it shall be given you. So you better you better hope that, because there's this thing, man. I mean, if I'm wrong, Salakia, but we're lucky. All those brothers out on the highways and the byways, we're lucky. We're lucky men. Even though we know the scriptures say we're predestined and preordained from the foundations of the earth, that we were there in the heavens with Yahweh Shai when all this went down, we created everything. But per adventure, man, you know what I'm saying? The spirit, because Yahweh Shai don't need us. You know what I'm saying? But we're lucky to be found and to be found and being given this grace and mercy of salvation, Lord will. Really, the knowledge, because this wisdom, this book is salvation. But we don't know if we're going to be saved yet. All right? So we're lucky, man. We're lucky men to have this knowledge. So we have to hold it and use that luck that we make it, man. This is a token. It's like not everybody can walk down and find a gold coin. But if someone does, what do they say? You're lucky, man. Yeah, man, you know, thank you, man. It's mine. I'm gonna keep it close to me. You know? We're lucky people, man. We're lucky that Yahweh Shai even decided to choose Israel. See what I'm saying? Because the scriptures say that Abraham did not have many seeds, but one seed he chose. It's a shitty feeling to be put out in the cold, man. The heathen, man, the heathen are so scared that they try to graft themselves in, make themselves a part of this thing. Or not even, not the Hebrew Israelite thing, but in the churches and everything, you know. But really, they're left out, man. They're castaways. You know? They're pagans, man. We're lucky that Yahweh Shai selected us. This particular seed, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know? It's a blessing, man. Even though we're cursed, we're still blessed on the same token. It's a balance. Not only are we cursed, but we're blessed. Because Yahweh Shai, our luck is with us, man. He is our luck. He is our, you know, he is our power. It's like the 2/3 when we got the fucking Irish that believe in the fucking leprechaun. The 4-leaf clover? Or the 3-leaf clover? That's their luck. That's their power. Our power is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Isaiah 62 and 11 says, Behold, the Lord hath proclaimed unto the end of the world, say ye to the daughter of Zion, Behold, thy salvation cometh. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. And they shall call them the holy people, the redeemed of the Lord, and thou shalt be called sought out, a city not forsaken. Like the brother's saying, you know, that we weren't forsaken. We're very lucky to have made it through what we're about to encounter. If whatever man is out there speaking is the elect. So the brother's right, we are lucky.
Yeah, man, you gotta hold on to this, man. Because once Russia and Iran, all them nations come against America, man, it's gonna be a fast ass ride, man. And we gotta be ready, like the elders always said. The elders, the great millstone, the apostles always say, strap up your boot, lace up your boots, strap up that belt, and get ready, because it's gonna be a long ride, man. Buckle up, man. We see the times coming. The time's around the corner, man. We're lucky to have this truth, man.
Hebrews 12:1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. That's not it, but I thought it was talking about if we have how if we've neglected such a great, you know what it is? If we neglected such
Another one, Timothy was to neglect, not forget prophecy. Young men.
It's like if we say, what hope is there? What hope is there for men? If say all the things died before, and yet we neglect such a great salvation. We neglect such a great gift that's been given to us. Kingdom of the scripture. But you know, we're incredibly lucky because out of all the 7 billion spirits the Lord created here on the earth, out of all that 7 billion people, man, and at the time, at the exact moment of time when the Most High allowed you to come into existence, He chose each and individual, every single one of you men that are out there in the highways and byways. That's very lucky, man, because there is so much. We got the entire universe, man, that's been created that you could have made you a star one day, you know? Like an actual, you could be a star and not even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like
humans are humans. Spirits that are humans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying He could have never created you, you know? You could have just been something else. But He decided to give you this.
This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set His love upon you, nor choose it because you were more in number than any people. For you were the fewest of all people.
So why did the Lord choose us, man? You know? I thought we were talking about it earlier, but it's basically, it was for His own pleasure. It was according to what He wanted to do. He designed.
He created us in His image, man.
Yep.
Goes back to Genesis 1.
Yeah.
In His likeness, His image, we were created. Israelites. Verse Deuteronomy 7:8. But because the Lord loved you, and because He would keep the oath which He had sworn unto your fathers, had the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
What if Yahweh never made that oath? What would have happened to Israel? What would have happened? Well, Israel wasn't even created yet. But what would have happened to us if He had not made the oath with Abraham? You know?
Israel was there. It's just we were called by that name. We were there.
Yeah.
But like Isaiah said, we would have been at Sodom and Gomorrah. Wiped out. That's it.
We wouldn't be here preaching.
So the world, the earth is actually it only exists because of the elect. It's only because of the elect of Israel is the only reason why things are continuing. So these people are living because of the mercy that Yahushua has for us. You know? You know, it's crazy, man, when you actually think about that, man. All these people are still living. And Esau's kingdom still exists because Yahushua has a love and a mercy and a covenant that He's made with us, man. But it ain't going to come in time, in the time we think it should, because Yahushua knows when to come. Or not Yahushua, Yahweh. I'm going to go ahead and finish Deuteronomy 7 and 9. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, He is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love Him and keep His commandments to 1,000 generations, and repayeth them that hate Him to their face to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth Him. He will repay him to his face. So in His time, Yahweh is going to pay back Esau in his face, man, and you rescue nations and you 2/3, man. So we're lucky people, man. Us brothers, man, you brothers out there in the highways and byways that are coming in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, under our teachers and elders and apostles, of great millstone. We're lucky, man, to be for this light to be poured upon us. It's to shine upon us. This knowledge. Because we could have still been in the world like we were before we came in here, questioning, thinking, praying. And still not feeling any form of liberty, man, because the scriptures, how does it say? The truth shall set you free. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. How is it going to set you free? Mentally. You're not going to be in that bondage anymore. You're going to know things. You're going to see things in a different way. That's a beautiful thing, because we can still be in that spirit of slumber, not knowing nothing. Walking around like some blind men. Though we walk in a straight line, but that straight line don't mean shit. It's all about coming into the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and holding on, and hoping and praying that we are gonna be delivered when all this hell is put on America, man. And that we're caught in the chariots, man, because the majority of Israel is over here in America, man. Yeah, you got brothers in England, London and Europe, in different scattered areas in all that part of the world. If I'm not mistaken, I even heard that there's a brother in New Zealand. If I'm not mistaken, New Zealand is what, in Australia? New Zealand?
I'm not sure. Sounds like it.
You got the brother in Alaska, or Hawaii. We brothers popping up everywhere. The spirit of Yahweh Shai is not playing. He's going to call us from the four corners of the earth. We are lucky. We are those, and like these bitches today, man. You fucking, these hoes, these women, so-called women. We're like, if they knew, we're like a jewel to them. We're like a fucking, a big ass fucking diamond gold plated out ring. We're lucky, man, that Yahweh Shai has shined his grace upon us with this knowledge, man. And has given us the faith and to continue with sincerity.
This is it's like in Ezra chapter 7, verse 62. I answered then and said, I know, Lord, that the Most High is called merciful, and that he had mercy upon them which are not yet come into the world, and upon those also that turn to his law, and that he is patient and long suffering with those that have sinned as his creatures, and that he is bountiful, for he is ready to give where it needed, and that he is a great mercy, for he multiplied more and more mercies to them that are present. And
the Most High is not going to leave us out in the dark, man. He's going to try us and test us and put us in certain situations where we feel, but we can't let that feeling overwhelm us. We got to continue running in the race, fighting for that uncorruptible crown. Because when he's going to give you where he needs to be, where it needs to be given, your faith, the measure of faith, the increase of your faith, the increase of knowledge, he'll give it. Brothers out there that are alone by themselves on the highways and the byways, he'll bless you with another brother. Or not even that, maybe 3 brothers will walk up and all 3 of them are with you. But it's all the trying of our faith. But it's still love and mercy, man. Because if not, we would be considered bastards.
He is a great mercy, but he multiplied more and more mercies to them that are present and that are past.
That are present, man. We're present today. It's like of the past, he showed those mercies, and we have it, like the scriptures say, all things ready for our learning. We know that the apostles weren't forsook. They were taken care of. Any that put their trust in the Lord, were they forsook? Were they forsaken? No, they were taken care of. Forsaken? No, they were taken care of.
And also to them which are to come. For
even to you younger brothers that come in late, so-called late. You got that parable where you got certain individual men that were, putting in work all these years, and then they all receive the same reward, and they complain. They're like, hey, did you not agree with me for a penny? Yeah? Okay, they agree with me for a penny. So what? You know. So you brothers that come in, man, it's not too late. You know. Put this shit off, man. Take off this strange apparel, man. Get in this right, and get in this spiritual house, man. Because these doors are about to shut. Brothers that are building up this building, this wall, this house, we're already getting towards the doors, man. Brothers are gonna start putting up doors, and it's already happening, man. Brothers are not putting up with nobody's bullshit. A lot of sifting going on, even amongst the brotherhood. So the doors are getting close to being shut, man. Because the Most High doesn't want nothing that's gonna be weak or that's gonna be an offense in the kingdom, man. He wants men that are built, that are what gold, silver, that have been tried through the fire. All right, not no easily thing that's destroyed, you know. Because all the brothers are weak, in some form or way, all the brothers are weak. But that time is coming to where the Most High is gonna start shutting them doors. And those doors, the King David said that Revelation, where the Most High, or Yahweh Shai, shuts and closes where no man can open or close. And that's it, man.
It said, for if he shall not multiply his mercies, the world will not continue with them that inherit therein.
That the world will not continue with them?
With them that inherit therein.
Right, see, like I was saying earlier, like these people are living off our mercy and grace. Because if it wasn't for us, the elect, this place would have been destroyed. They wouldn't even be here right now, probably. But the Most High only showed mercy to this place because of the elect, man. This is all about the elect. The nation of Israel has nothing to do with any other nation, man. God has nothing to do with any other nation. God has everything to do with Israel and the covenant that he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Let me slow my roll. Go ahead.
It says, for if he shall not multiply his mercies, the world will not continue with them that inherit therein. And he pardoned it. For if he did not sow of his goodness, that they which have committed iniquities might be eased of them, the 10,000th part of men should not remain living. And being judged, if he should not forgive them that are cured with his word, and put out a multitude of contentions, there should be very few left per adventure and an innumerable multitude. So if the Lord saying, what we judge right there is even saying there will be very few people left on the earth. And yet if the mercy is not spread. So Israel, the children, is very lucky that we have what we can call a father. These other nations don't have a father. So they're gonna be done away with. That's that great multitude that's gonna be done away with though too. So again, we're very lucky to be able to call the Father a Father today, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're not left out in the cold. The elect are going to be right there. They're going to inherit. That's the only reason grace and mercy are there today on this earth. That's the only reason these cracked out roads are still here, so we can get to where we got to get to in our lives. That's it. That's why you still got Walmart open, and you got our clothes and food. That's it. That's the only reason things are still here. All y'all will be done away with.
This is Galatians 4 and 1. Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father. Even so we, when we were children, were in bondage under the elements of the world. But when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth his Son, made of a woman made under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons.
Mm-hmm. So there's a time appointed where we're going to have to wait to receive that adoption, to receive that promise.
The deliverance.
Yeah, the deliverance. Well, we had it, but in order for that to happen, the Most High had to keep spreading that grace and that mercy out so that we could reach to that point. Otherwise, we wouldn't receive the adoption. You know, people don't get it, man. Like I was gonna make it like when we were giving the example to trying to get it. Like you think you're gonna get away? It's like earlier, man, you had this Edomite. I've never seen this man in my life. I know this brother never seen him in his life. He decided to flick us off like he's going to get away. You people are not going to get away, man. You are only allowed to flick us off today because the Most High is dealing with, he's doing what he's dealing with right now. He's working that work, right? He's working that mercy. He's working that grace. He's working those spirits to get fully where they need to be at. So when he comes back, when he pulls that mercy back, when he pulls that grace, that's it. That's just going to be it. You people are going to fold, man. You're going to fold, like the brother said, you're going to grab your stomachs. You're not going to be able to say that you didn't have a warning in that time. Mercy.
You're going to be trying to get yourself out of that, coming up with all types of fucking excuses on why you did, you hurt one of his servants. You flipped them off, or you thought evil against them. You're gonna be making all types of excuses because you know that this is the one aspect that you are not going to escape. See, you're not fast enough to run from the Lord, man. You know, your arms are not long enough to fight Yahweh's side. Galatians 4 and 6. And because you are sons, God has sent forth the Spirit of His Son into your hearts, saying, Abba, Father. Wherefore thou art no more a servant, but a son. And if a son, then an heir of God through Christ.
And when that Spirit that's sent to us, that's the Spirit that gives us mercy. Right? That's the Spirit of grace. It tells you that in Romans. Right? Without that Spirit, without that fireproof Spirit, you're not gonna prosper. You're not gonna live. You're only reserved to be destroyed. Go ahead.
This is Romans 8 and 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
The Spirit bears witness, man. It bears witness, and it's in accord with the Most High. In a sense, like I said, we're not in bondage. We're free, right? Because the spirit can be held. But the point is that we have mercy, right? And that Spirit is the only thing that keeps you. That's what I think we said prior times. The Word is the only thing that can keep you living. This flesh isn't profit anything. Not having a father will not be profit anything.
Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai Mashiach. And so be that we suffer with Him, that we may be also glorified together.
Is that it?
Yeah, that we're gonna be glorified together. We're gonna be caught up in the heavens, in the chariots with Him, in the angels, because we've suffered here in the earth. Coming out to the highways and the byways, being a witness, giving a testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to the earth, to the nations, to these 2/3. Presenting our bodies a living sacrifice. We're gonna be glorified, Lord will, for the elect in the heavens with Yahweh Shai, man. And we're sons and daughters, man. These people out here are nothing but bastards. They're less than a bastard. They're fucking like they're like dirt. Let me finish this. This is Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared and with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Because we're gonna receive so much that glory. You're not gonna be able to explain it. Scriptures tell you in Corinthians that no eye or mind can even comprehend those things that we're gonna receive. That's that beautiful glorious thing from it. Because for all this suffering, Paul said it right there. He just said it. He didn't reckon the sufferings that we're going through now should be compared to what we're going to receive. Even though he said it's a small thing, it's still a big thing to us. Why? It's all through that proper, protocol that the Most High set up for a man to receive what's to come. We got to go through these things so we can inherit big things.
Yeah, you gotta go through sufferings and persecutions, tribulations to inherit the kingdom. You can't go in there easy, man, because you're not gonna be purified. This is what purifies you. This is what grooms you, gets you ready for the bridegroom, man. Yahweh Shai. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
It's like with us right now. Right now we're corruptible bodies. We're going to be made incorruptible when that time comes. We're going to inherit incorruptible things. All right? A man does not deserve, a regular worm, grasshopper, such type of man does not deserve to inherit this entire universe
doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures talk about laziness, slothfulness, gluttony. To be not gluttony, but gluttony is synonymous to them things. But being not being preoccupied in business, you're not gonna inherit that. You got to put in work. You got to go out and labor and to study to show thyself approved. You can't just, you got these keyboard warriors. You got these motherfuckers that has a little bit of information. I'm not gonna say knowledge, because the knowledge is the whole bottom of the book. But they got a little bit of information, and they think that's enough. They think that's all they need. No, that's like the fucking the man that received a talent, and he went and buried it. He was supposed to flip that and increase that. You don't know what's enough. Only Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai knows what's sufficient for you. All right. Just be, brothers made comments in past time. Some people may just need all they're gonna have, or you just need the name. Yahweh Shai. But that's gonna be only granted for those specific people. When us on the highways in the Bible, we have a greater obligation. All right. There's no staying at a certain level. We all got to go from glory to glory and increase in faith, man. But certain individual people all they're gonna need is a name. Because that's the way the Most High orchestrated it. The 144,000, those are the heads. Those are the heads of the tribes that are going to be bringing in the flock. So we have to be more in tune and knowledgeable, filled with the Spirit. All right, we have more, like I said, we have a greater calling. All right.
I was going to find out one where it says, wisdom that is hoarded up and riches that are restored, what profit is there? The men that are out here in the heart of the Bible today that are being the administrators for Israel, we came in this thing, pretty much early enough to where we have the opportunity to become teachers, prophets, leaders, We're not at the time where, I'm not saying that's how it's going to be, but we're not coming in at the very, very last part to where all we can get is the name, and we don't have time to learn the name because we're running for our lives. We have the time to teach. We have the time to study. There's instructions there, but it's not fully happening yet. So we don't have that excuse. We can't use that excuse that, we can only get to a certain level.
Yeah. You got to keep pushing. That's like somebody that just gives up on himself. You know what I'm saying? That says, "Oh no, this is all I can go." No, that's not an excuse. You gotta keep pushing yourself, pushing and pushing, be motivated, and that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to keep pushing. It's the spirit of there's the one in get that one, hold that, and get that one in Philippians, where it says that it's the will of the Lord.
slow.
Huh?
My hands are getting cold. That's the only thing that's cold. So they're moving slow.
Philippians 2 and 13.
Philippians 2 and 13. For it is Yahweh which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure.
Right, to will, to give you that